So as they're answering questions, remember questions that you want to ask. So when I get past each section, I'll say, is there any questions? And you can just raise your hand, and then we'll take like 3 or 4 after each section, okay? Let me ask one more question, then I'll let you guys do it. So is there anything about middle school that you didn't expect or that kind of surprised you? How did you choose your friends in middle school? Anything you change about that? Any tips on choosing friends? Okay, here's a hard question. Have you ever been the receiver of hurtful words from other people in middle school? How'd you handle that?
Or the food I'd be bringing and calling it weird or like things like that, and that really like took a toll on me at one point just because I didn't know how else to react to that. And I just want to say to all of you guys, just like, you should never like discriminate other people just because of like what food they bring, what ethnicity they are, because that you don't know what's going on around their house or how they may be dealing with it. So just like always watch your words and just like be kind to others is what I would say.
Any advice on how to handle friendships and relationships with guys while you're in middle school? And by guys, I mean boys, not you guys. Who wants to start?
I think you should go.
One thing I learned much later is that they're sensitive too. I didn't really know that at the time. But 10 years after I graduated from high school, I saw a guy that I went to school with, and he said, you know, in 8th grade, I had this huge zit on my nose, and I was so self-conscious about it, and my mom said, hey, why don't you put a little concealer on that? And he's like, I can't wear makeup. But she talked him into it. So he came to school, and I was like, are you wearing makeup? And he still remembered that 10 years later, and he was mortified. So remember that too. They can be sensitive too. So we have to be careful with our words with girls and boys. Any questions at this point? Anything's on your brain? Yes, Miss Caitlin.
Have you ever faced peer pressure face
Did you have a phone in 6th grade? If you didn't, what was it like to be around others who did? Did you find friends who also didn't? And if you did have one in 6th grade, do you have advice on using it so it doesn't take over your life? What about texting and social media? Did you ever text or post anything you wish you hadn't? Do you have advice on how to handle texting, group or individual texting, and social media? Okay, academics. Was 6th grade harder than 5th? Did you feel prepared in 6th grade? Last question. Who's curious about PE in middle school? All right, so PE in middle school versus elementary is pretty different, right? So, like you have to dress in front of other girls and what to keep in your locker, and was that a surprise? Go for it. So, just to finish, we'll break out into groups of 3 to 4, and there's just some questions on here that y'all can kind of talk about amongst yourselves. And can we give our panel a